Yeah, I have not heard in depth what it is. So, hopefully for her, everything is okay going into the Olympics. She's been dealing with a back issue, so I don't know if it's related or not. But yeah, we hope that she's okay.
Two quick things here. First half, you held the Mystics 4 of 15 from beyond the arc, and then 6 of 18 second half. What did you like about your perimeter defense, especially in that first half?
Yeah, I mean they're a 3-point shooting team. Um, we got to find the shooters. In the second half, we were struggling to guard them early, so we went to our zone, and that it kind of helped you. Usually, when teams are shooting it well, you don't go to zone. The team called for the zone, which I thought was a great call just to mix them up. And after that, we went on a 8-2, 10-0 run, something like that, and that gave us some energy and life uh, to finish before the break.
Then last thing, speaking of overall that break, you talked about pregame about 13 and 12 sounds a lot better than 12 and 13. Well, now that you're 13 and 12, what's the message to the team heading into the break now?
Well, it's enjoy the break, get healthy. The players that are in Phoenix, that's an opportunity for us to work on our player development, and we'll see. This is my first Olympic break, and we've got 4 players that aren't going to be around, so it's going to be a big time for development. We just picked up Celeste. Like, I don't know, we had one practice with her yesterday, and get to know her, and we can get hopefully some of our players healthy, and then also support the people that are over in Paris.
Jonathan Tannenbaum of the Philadelphia Inquirer. Um, Kalia Copper obviously had a big game today, and she's about to head off to the Olympics.
Yep.
What have you seen from her growth? She was already a big name, obviously, when she came.
Yep.
What have you seen from her growth this year, and even since she found out that she was going to be an Olympian, knowing what that can do to a person's prestige?
Yeah, Kaz had an unbelievable year for us, and she just keeps stepping up in big moments. I think for us, we've put her maybe in some more pick and roll than she's had played in the past, and as she gets more reps with that, it's going to become more comfortable. She's going to see the floor more. I thought she had a great balance tonight as far as driving and kicking and all those things. And, there's a lot of responsibility for her every night, and we need her at her best, and she was really good tonight.
I'm sure it won't surprise those of us who've known Natasha Cloud for a while. Might have wondered if she'd circled this game on the calendar. I don't know, 6 months ago.
About 10 times, probably circled it.
What's it been like with her in the last few days, knowing this was coming?
Well, I mean, Tosh will say it. She's an emotional person, spirited person, and that's what makes her special. She's DC's meant a lot to her in her career, and she'll tell you she's grown up over the years, and probably not something that she was looking forward to in leaving. And we've welcomed her with open arms. I hope she feels like Phoenix is going to be a place for her to stay for years to come. But we just love who she is. We allow her to be who she is. Just that competitive spirit and drive pushes us in times when we're kind of looking around trying to find it. And so I know it was emotional for her, just the tribute and people cheering for her, and she should be proud of that. She had a hell of a run here, and hopefully she has just as good a run in Phoenix for us.
Coach, just wondering about Tasha's 3-point shooting this month of July. Her attempts have gone up from 3 in her first 18 games to 4.3 per game. So, what has basically been the reason for her letting it fly more?
I think some of those games we had players out, so she looked to score more maybe than she typically does. Maybe getting more comfortable in our sets and our offense, seeing the unders, be willing to take the shot versus the unders. But she's just willing to do whatever is best for the team, and we really appreciate that. You know, she's going to be a person that's going to get looks off the ball just because teams are going to load up to our other players, and she's got to be ready to step up and knock them down, and she's done that here lately.
With the injuries that you guys had, obviously your bench players got a lot more time in the past couple of games, and now they're working into the rotation a little more regularly. How have you seen them grow in what they're able to provide to your team?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is a new league to me, so the 40-minute game is tough on your bench players, especially when you got really good high level starters. And you know, I probably haven't done the best job of developing our bench, but whenever they've got the opportunity, they've stepped up, and I appreciate the work that they do on off days and practice days with our staff, and they're continuing to get better. Mac, you know, she always has an impact, and that's what we love about her. She's the same person every day. You know, Kiki has had some big moments here the last couple weeks, and you know, we're learning about Celeste. She's been thrown into the fire. She hasn't even been to Phoenix yet, has she? So, you know, we got to introduce her to our new facility and get her situated. But yeah, and then obviously, you know, I don't talk about Sophie enough, but I kind of view Sophie as our sixth starter. She just does whatever is needed, and she's a winner.
Hey, coach. Just kind of walk with me on this one. So, at the end of the third quarter, Natasha Cloud's bringing the ball to the floor. You guys end up getting a bucket from Kalia Copper, but we see Natasha Cloud kind of directing traffic. Can you just kind of speak to the balance and relationship that you have with her, from you calling plays versus her initiating offense and calling plays from the helm?
Yeah, I don't remember that play specifically, but you know, I've got the ultimate trust in Cloud, and you know, she runs the show out there, and I'm there to help at times, and I'll make calls, and we have conversation back and forth. But you know, as a player, you see things that we don't on the sideline, and you know, I want her to have a voice in any situation, and you know, those plays at the end of quarters are big. All right, thank you.